Hi, Krishna the bookkeeping tutor is here. So excited that you're here. I hope you are doing really well. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create an invoice and send it to your customer from the Xero app. It's important to note that I really mean the Xero app and not the Xero platform that you reach through your web browser. Let's dive in. From the dashboard, the easiest and quickest way is to click on the plus shortkey on the top right corner and choose Create Invoice. All you need to do is to work through this form. The first is the client you're invoicing to. Choose one of your clients from the list, or if it's a brand new one, type the name and create a new contact. Done. Back to the form. The invoice date always defaults to the current day. If you want to change it, just click on and select the date. Unless you're preparing draft invoices ahead, you can just leave it unchanged, to be honest. The next is the due date. The client needs to pay the amount they owe to you. This also defaults to today. If you want to give more time for a customer to pay, tap the line and choose either one of the set payment terms, which is 7, 14, or 30 days, or select any day you like. I chose this option and set 20th of October. Done. The next one is the invoice number, which auto-populates as per your settings. However, if you want to change it for whatever reason, you can do that, but please remember your invoice number must be unique, so you change it only if it's necessary. In my case, because I'm using customized numbering for this type of business activity, I'm gonna change it to S5023. Oh, let's fix up the typo. Good. Now it's time to add the service you provide or the items you sell. You click on Add Item, and if you have predefined products and services set up in Xero, you will have two options here. Otherwise, you will be automatically transferred to the page where you can type in the description. Side note, in the app, unfortunately, you cannot manage, add or edit your predefined products, the so-called inventory items, only in the web version. Anyways, let's select the second option here. Let's add the description of the service. Done. The next two lines are auto-populated as per the settings, so just quickly check that they are okay. This revenue will be allocated to sales. If you're using multiple revenue accounts, you can select the appropriate one by tapping on the line. I will leave it unchanged. So let's move to the quantity. 1, and the unit price is 250. Done. Let's add an additional item. This time I'm going to add a predefined service. You can see that I have only one workshop in the list, so I select that one. The form here is exactly the same, but the values are specific to that product. If you think that your standard values aren't suitable for this particular client, you can change any of them. For me, they are perfect, so I tap Done. You can see that the total is $650 because the unit prices were tax exclusive prices. If your prices include GST, you tap the blue tax exclusive line and change it to tax inclusive. You see the total changed to $550. We have two options here at the bottom. On the left, under Optional Details, you can add the reference number that enables your customer to identify the service included in your invoice or their order. The new line will appear under the invoice number. Here you can put anything you want or the client requires. I add a PO number here. On the right, you can attach a file to the invoice if needed. You can take or choose a photo or add any document. You may attach your timesheet or the purchase order or any relevant correspondence with the client. Good. A quick review. And if you're happy with it, just tap Save. You have three options. Save it if this invoice is not final yet. It'll be a draft invoice and you can finalize it at a later time. You can also approve it, meaning that the transaction gets recorded in your account, but you don't want to send it to the customer yet. And you can choose send when the invoice gets approved and the transaction is recorded. You can directly send it from Xero to your client. For demonstration purposes, I chose save. So the invoice is saved, but it still sits among the draft invoices. Let's open it up. Tap Options. If you need to change it before approving it, just tap Edit, do the necessary changes, then choose the options Approve or Save. Because I'm happy with this invoice, I will send directly to the client, so I tap Send. As you can see, first it is approved, then the sales email template pops up. The email address is pulled from the contact details, or if it's empty, just like in this case, you type in the email address. Then you can customize the subject and the body of the email as you wish, or if you're happy with the standard email, just press Send. At the bottom, there is an important toggle button. If it's on, you're going to get a copy of the email. You may opt out, however, as currently Xero doesn't store the actual emails you send from here, I always prefer leaving this on and file the emails to a subfolder in my inbox. All good. I'm okay with the email, so I can send it to the client. And here it is, the client received your email. That's it, you're done. You send the invoice to your client from the Xero app on the go. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, or reach out if you have any questions. My contact details are in the description. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to get notified when a new how-to video is uploaded, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the next one.